both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place? Also, you don't have a chance. Not enough. Let's see your best then, eh?
Swordplay is a game of strength. Winning is what matters. And you can bring as many friends as you want. Not good. What got them so riled up?
I'm glad you're unharmed.
Who? What?
Hello everybody, my name is Karawaki, and I'm producer on Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Thank you for tuning in. This title is the newest entry in Capcom's sword fighting action game series, Onimusha. To add some detail to what we showed in the video, in this game we are taking Onimusha's signature sword fighting action and dark fantasy elements, and using Capcom's latest technology to make this new game as captivating as possible. We're focusing on three core aspects. Compelling characters, including a new protagonist and enemies that are interesting more than just visually. The setting of Kyoto, a location brimming with historic spots with mysterious and unsettling backstories. And lastly, the ultimate sword fighting action. These are the three core aspects we're working to emphasize in our game. Now, I would like to introduce the director of this title, Nihei. Hello, I am the director of Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Nihei. Thank you.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword is an upcoming single-player action-adventure game developed and published by Capcom, marking the long-awaited return of the Onimusha franchise with its first new mainline entry in over 20 years. Slated for release in 2026 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC via Steam, the game is being built on Capcom's proprietary RE engine, delivering a bold reimagining of the classic Samurai Demon Saga for a new generation. Set in a fictionalized version of early Edo period Kyoto, the story unfolds in a once prosperous capital, now twisted into a haunting, war-torn realm, corrupted by an otherworldly force known only as Malice. The rise of Malice has brought chaos to the land, reawakening the demonic Genma and spreading supernatural corruption across the region's villages, temples, and castles. players step into the role of a newly introduced protagonist, Shin Kagami, a masterless ronin with a haunted past, who becomes bound to the legendary Oni Gauntlet, an ancient artifact capable of absorbing demonic souls and channeling elemental powers. The game combines the series' classic mechanics with modern enhancements. Core to its combat system is the return of the beloved Isen parry technique, rewarding players for perfectly timed counters that result in cinematic, one-hit kills. However, Way of the Sword builds upon this with dynamic sword styles, weapon switching mid-combo, and elemental channeling, allowing for a more fluid, skill-driven experience. Combat also incorporates environmental interactions. Players can trigger traps, collapse structures, or use the terrain to their advantage against Genma hordes. A notable addition is the Malice infusion system, which affects both the world and the protagonist. The more Malice accumulates in an area, the more twisted and deadly it becomes. Enemies mutate, NPCs behave unpredictably, and environmental hazards intensify. Players must strategically purify zones using Oni shrines, adding a layer of urgency to exploration. The game world is designed as a series of interconnected zones, blending the tight level design of the original Onimusha trilogy with more expansive areas to encourage exploration and backtracking. Each zone is steeped in dark folklore, filled with secrets, Oni artifacts, and corrupted shrines. Key locations include twisted versions of historical landmarks, such as a cursed Nijo castle or a sunken Fushimi temple inhabited by water-bound spirits. Now you can enjoy some exclusive screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!